The icy winds howled across the tundra, spearing through Thrask's fur coat as he trudged through the snow. The village lights flickered in the distance, barely visible through the blizzard that raged like a caged beast. It had been a week since the sky tore open and the others came pouring out. Thrask had watched helplessly as alien ships descended on his hometown, vaporizing it in an instant. He and his daughter were some of the only survivors, now seeking refuge with the northern tribe. But the journey was perilous, and his people were scattered and broken. Thrask feared this night may never end. His daughter Eska walked beside him, face hidden beneath layers of fur. He knew each step pained her, that the cold seeped into her very bones. But she did not complain. At only 12 summers old, she had already endured more than any child should. They crested a snowdrift, the lights of the village now clear. Salvation. Yet Thrask hesitated. He had heard the whispers, rumors that the northern tribe had changed, tales of men gone mad, of dark rituals and sacrifices, oaths broken, souls corrupted. But did they have a choice? There was nowhere else to turn, no shelter from the long night. They would perish in the open tundra. With a heavy heart, Thrask led Eska forward, praying the old tales were wrong, that their kin had not abandoned all honor in these dark times. As they neared the village, figures emerged from the snow. Tribesmen, faces obscured by masks. Thrask raised a hand in greeting, but they did not return the gesture. He felt their cold eyes upon him, sensed their wrongness. One of the masked men approached, weapon glinting in the darkness. No words were exchanged, no mercy given. His meaning was clear. Thrask turned to his daughter, seeing the question in her eyes. Should they fight, flee, plead for their lives? But he knew in that instant that all hope was lost. Their long night had only just begun. Thrask stepped in front of his daughter as the masked man approached. He had no weapons, no means to resist, but he would not let them take Eska without a fight. The man raised his spear and Thrask braced himself. But the strike did not come. Instead, the butt of the spear smashed into Thrask's temple, and his world went dark. When Thrask awoke, he was bound to a wooden pole in the center of the village, blood dripping from his throbbing head down his frost-rimed fur coat. All around him the tribesmen stood silent, more arriving every minute to bear witness. Before him stood an altar of stone, stained black with old blood. Thrask saw the truth then. The rumors had not been mere whispers. The northern tribe was lost, corrupted fully by the long night. With growing horror, he watched as Eska was dragged forth, bound and struggling. She was forced down over the altar. A chieftain appeared, bone mask adorned with antlers. In his hands he held an obsidian blade. Thrask thrashed against his bonds, voice raw from screaming, but it was futile. The chieftain began chanting in a foul tongue. The blade was raised over Eska in offering. Tears streamed down Thrask's face, freezing in rivulets against his cheek. He had failed, doomed his daughter to this fate. As the knife plunged down, he screamed once more in anguish, but the strike never came. Instead, the dark chanting was pierced by a new sound, the whistle of an arrow in flight. The chieftain staggered back, shaft protruding from his throat. Chaos erupted as more arrows rained down on the assembled tribe. A band of Thrask's clansmen burst forth, cutting through the corrupt like a scythe. It was over in moments. Thrask was freed from his bonds, and Eska pulled into his embrace. As Thrask clung to his daughter, he felt the first rays of dawn's light peeking over the horizon. The long night was ending, though their road ahead remained filled with darkness, for now there was hope.